Zach Randolph joining us on the show. Memphis Grizzlies forward. Zach, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm chilling. Why are you going low with your voice right now?
Cut my phone up there.
Because if I did that, it'd be down like this, and that's not really fair to you. I'm sort of the LeBron when it comes to voices. I'm not joking, Zach.
How you doing?
Good, man. Good. How's the family?
Good. Everybody good.
Yeah?
Good.
You ready to go? You got Kevin Durant on lockdown?
Well, you can't lock that guy down. You just try to do your best to stop him.
All right, give me the scouting report on Kevin Durant. What do you want him to do?
I mean, try to keep him out the paint. I mean, but he's so long. He's a great shooter, so you just try to do the best you can. And when he come off the screens, you want to be there to show. The bigs. We want to be there to give a little help on the screen to show, and just try to keep him out the paint and try to keep him from getting to the rim, which is hard to do.
Is he unguardable?
He pretty unguardable. I mean, a guy, he's 7 feet, can dribble the ball, can shoot it. I mean, he's the MVP. So, I mean, he's one of the best players in the league. So you can just got to do your best to try to contain him, and that takes a team effort.
Who's more unguardable, though, him or LeBron?
Well, LeBron. I think they both. LeBron, he does a little more. He's not that. He don't take them many shots, but he's a big body, like a linebacker coming through there. So he's pretty unguardable too.
Is he bigger than you?
Yeah, he is.
And I wonder what he would be like if he played football.
I think he could play in the NFL.
Give me the guy that you know could play in the NFL, who plays in the NBA.
LeBron.
Yeah, I'd put him at tight end.
Yeah, I think he could make it in the NFL.
Did you watch Bad Boys documentary last night?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Could you imagine the NBA allowing that style of defense today?
It'd be tough. I mean, there'd be a lot of fights. I think there'd be a lot of fights. They allowed it like that.
Did you appreciate that?
They were more lenient back then. It was different. The game had changed a lot.
Well, they beat the hell out of Jordan. I mean, imagine if you allowed to do that against Durant and LeBron. These guys think they're getting fouled now, Zach.
You're right. I mean, back then, it was crazy. I mean, the way they played, they didn't get fined. I mean, there were no fines or nothing in the game, really. I mean, guys got away with a lot. Now, today's game, you would be suspended for half of the season almost. It'd be crazy.
Zach Randolph, the Grizzlies forward. They got the Thunder coming up tomorrow, Game 1. Joining us, Dan Patrick Show. You know how many dunks you have this year, Zach?
I don't know. I got a couple. Me and a couple of guys had a bet on the team, so I think I'm got a handful of them.
Wait, what's the bet?
That's a secret. I can't tell you the bet.
Well, you have 7 dunks right now.
Oh, man. I'm trying to add a couple on them during the playoffs.
I mean, you have 7 more dunks than I have, Zach. Come on.
I know. I tell the guys, it ain't all about dunking. Them guys that be doing all their dunking, it stops after a while.
Well, were you ever a dunk machine?
Not really. When I was in high school, really. I first came in the league a little bit. Not really.
All right. How overrated is jumping overrated in the NBA?
It's a part of the game. I mean, it's being athletic is a major part of the game, but I think, your skill set is more important. Having, the skill set. And that's what I got. I got a high skill set. I can do a lot of stuff, I don't jump that high, but, I can do a lot of stuff. So I think the skill set is more important because, you got the jumping, but you don't jump that high forever. It's more years you play, the more it declines. Well,
you also sometimes guys will rely on their jumping and they don't develop their game. It's sort of like the woman with who's well endowed who doesn't develop her personality. That's the way I look at it. Can you see the comparison?
Yeah, I understand. You're exactly right. People just think they can just jump, but you got it's more to it than just jumping.
Can you give me a dunk tomorrow night?
I'm gonna try to give you one tomorrow night.
And I don't want one of those rub dunks. I mean, yeah, like you had one a couple of weeks or a week ago, and I went, I I thought you needed a little assistance getting up there, Zach.
I'm gonna tell Mike Conley drop me off once so I can get a clean dunk for you.
If there was a rule in place when you're coming out of high school that you could go to the NBA right away, or you could wait 2 years, you had to wait 2 years to go into the NBA. What would you have done if you knew those were the two options?
I probably would have went out of high school.
Because you want to get into that contract so you can get into that second contract where you make your money, right?
Just, living out your dream. And I think somebody asked me a question. I was doing an interview. They asked me a question that about the rules and everything the other day. And I told them, I think, it's not fair that, they try to put a stipulation on guys coming out of college or out of high school, because if you look at all the other sports, kids is coming out of high school and playing tennis at an early age, turning pro, baseball,
golf,
and other sports.
Yeah.
So what's the why basketball?
Well, I think because of college, if you're going to college, my whole thing is you go to college, then go to college. But if you want to go in and ply your trade in the NBA coming out of high school, fine. That I think it's more of risk reward with that. But if you're good enough to come out and you get a chance to be on a roster, I have no problem with you learning, going into the NBA and getting paid for it. I just think if you go to college, we got to protect what college is or what it should be. That's my only concern with it. And at least going for 2 years, then I know you have to be a student. So what do you think of that?
I understand. I understand that too, but I think it should be up to the kid. Some people come from nothing, and they're good enough to go and and get in there and get with a good situation, a good organization, and learn. And that's fine. And get around some good vets, but going to college and making them stay for 2 years and 3 years and all that, I don't understand it, because there's other sports that kids come out and play early, and you never hear nothing about it. As soon as a young NBA player, want to come out, then it's a problem. So,
yep,
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. We can talk about kids in hockey who get drafted, or baseball players, golfers, leaving. Jordan Spieth comes out after 1.5 years at Texas and goes on tour. So I do understand it, but you have something that's very valuable in college basketball, and that's why we look at college basketball and still want it to be great. Have the players on display. So I think there's a selfish attitude towards it, and it doesn't always, it's not always geared towards what about the kid and what he should do, what's best for him. Were you surprised that Jabari Parker left Duke after a year?
I wasn't surprised. That kid is ready. He's unbelievable. I think he's definitely a top two pick in my eyes. And he's ready. His body and the way he played, his game. I sit back and watch him. And when I seen him, I told myself, this kid is ready for the league.
Okay, who's more ready, Wiggins or Parker?
I say Parker right now.
Yeah,
but Wiggins, I like Wiggins though. Wiggins, he's athletic, got a great upside. Both of the kids got a great upside, so both of them ready. But I say Parker more ready.
What do you do today? You got an off day, right?
No, we got practice today.
All right, but then you have an off night. So what do you do?
Well, we fly to OKC after practice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's movie night, or what is it?
Yeah, we got a team dinner later on today, and after that, just get off our feet and relax.
Who's the class clown? Who's the clown at dinner?
We got a lot of clowns on our team.
Marc Gasol doesn't strike me as a real cut up. Is he?
No, Mark's not a class clown at all. He's laid back.
Is he the best Gasol now?
Them,
Zach, is Mark the best Gasol in the NBA?
Yeah. Not taking up Powell, because Powell can still play too. But Mark's the better one.
He is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, okay. Right, because Powell's injured, and you're in the playoffs.
Powell's all-star player too, so I'm not taking nothing from Powell neither, because he's one of the best forwards in the game right now as we speak too, but I think Mark's the best center in the game right now.
Wow. Look at you.
He develops a high skill set, and the things he do, he might not average a lot of points, rebounds, but just the things he do on that court and make plays and a defensive anchor. I mean, big guy got a lot of stuff with him.
All right, when you go up for your dunk tomorrow night in Oklahoma City, as you're going up, I just want you to think of me.
After I do it,
as you're going up,
I'm gonna salute you.
Whoa!
So I'm gonna salute you. So that's gonna be for you.
If you can scream out, "I love Dan Patrick," sort of like Rod Tidwell, and when he made Tom Cruise say, "I like black people. Show me the money." Just yell out, and Durant's going to go, What are you talking? What's wrong with you, man?
I need to throw up a peace sign or something.
All right.
That show is for you.
All right, I appreciate that. Hey, good luck. Safe travels. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, Zach.
Hey, no problem. Thanks.
All right, that's Zach Randolph. Going a little low with the voice. Hey, when they go buttery, they try to go low. He's smooth. But I think he had a dunk against Dallas where I went, "Oh, Zach, get up. Get up, big man." Woo.